Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's your girl here, MJ's Neo. Welcome to the channel. So you guys already heard it. Jonathan Majors found guilty of assault and harassment in split verdict. Shout out to Lovely T. I think she was one of the first people to post it. And I also know that Neighborhood Talk and Hollywood Talk, the blog's been posting it. All right. So shout out to them. Now I've been reading the comments. The reason why I wanted to show first is I was reading the comments. A lot of people are kind of like split when it comes to Jonathan Majors. I was waiting for him to see if he was guilty or innocent before I play the video. So before I get into the video part, I wanted to read some of these comments. It says, "I love him. I stand with him. We was kings and ish." Wait, so Lion the Wench gets to go free and the innocent black man get found guilty, even though evidence shows he was innocent? USA needs to be thrown in the bin. In the bin. Now I want to see what they say underneath here. The fact that these innocent DM, as you call them, never learned their lesson after countless examples of their preference always having the upper hand in society over them shows how dense most of them are and are willing participants at risking it all for WW. Innocent where? Sadly. I'm just reading it, y'all. Don't shoot the mention. I'm just sharing it with you guys. It says, LMAO. Laughing my ass off. You were never kings, you were slaves. Kings? What the F are you talking about? And I don't know what they're talking like that. Shame on you. And what you look like. Girl, bye. Child, these people is going on. So yeah, it's a lot of, as you can see, it's a lot of, people they're rooting for Jonathan Majors, or they're not, they're like, whatever, like, that's on him. He was the one that went and got his preference. That's his fault. Now, this was the interesting thing. Some of these blogs weren't showing the full video. They were only showing like half of it and cutting off the part where they were in the car. They were fighting out of the car. I believe, I want to say he hit first, but me and my friend, we were talking about it, and she said they had to been fighting physically in the car because they fell out, and I think he was like hitting her first and then he ran off. I noticed that a lot of people cut that part off where he was hitting her. It was just weird to me before she ran after him. I don't know why homegirl would run after somebody. Me personally, we're not going to run after somebody who just hit me. I'm going to call the police. But for her, she went running after him. So I think a lot of people were saying, I understand where some people are coming from. They were like, she was running after him. So that's why they don't find him guilty. But then some people are saying that he is guilty because I'm not going to play it because YouTube is very weird with that. When you play violence, they age restrict you, or sometimes they might block your video. So I'm not going to play it. But this is the website where it plays the full video. It's on New York Post. Video shows Jonathan Majors being chased by Grace after alleged violent encounter. So I want to bring that out. There is a little bit. And let me know if you've seen it. But yeah, I saw some blogs was posting the full clip and some blogs wouldn't. That's a little messy. You need to show the whole video because I think a lot of people were going off of, well, he was running after her. She was running after him. So it just seems a little messy. If you're a blogger and you're posting stuff on the Instagram or Twitter, or you're doing a YT short or a TikTok video, please post the whole video. TikTok now allows you to post past 60 seconds. I didn't like that because there was a lot of confusion with the video. There was people literally saying that the video was longer, and the video is longer. But if you guys did not know, I saw this post. Jonathan Majors fired by Disney Marvel Studios after assault guilty verdict. Actor played Kang, the Conqueror. Now this is kind of funny and interesting. Now we're gonna do the cancel thing. If y'all don't know, that's how they do it now. If you're guilty of something and use an actor, A-list celebrity, whatever, you got a big name, you're a public figure, you get canceled. My thing is they waited till now till the verdict came out, and they were like, oh well, we're gonna go ahead and cancel him. I think that's what they were doing. They were just gonna wait. I figured they were gonna wait until they see the verdict to see if he was guilty, and then cancel him out. And it's the same thing here, y'all. Black men gonna learn the hard way. Black women, zip it. Child. They won't. They're obsessed with black males who don't want them. So they chased them like a runaway slave, and he still got found guilty. I mean, I'm not surprised, but you keep commenting this under people's comments, yet fail to do the proper research. She says she chased him because he took her stuff. Stop making excuses for these piss poor excuse of men. So okay, so this might be true. So I'm guessing he had her stuff. So this is what me and my friend was trying to figure out. Like, did he took something from her? Like, what was going on? Like, why did she chase him? So that's the reason why. Okay. Let me know. I'm gonna read the article again and see if they say that. But I'm gonna read it again. But yeah, y'all really gotta start doing them how they do y'all, because the disrespect of black women is ridiculous until they needed y'all again. And y'all obsessed with white women who don't really want y'all. Okay. And this is the conversation that I've been noticing too. Is this black women versus black men talk? It's getting on my nerve. It's getting old. It's getting outdated. This whole case, because he has been with Megan, Good, and everybody's been saying, "Oh, look at him. He's going to get the black girl to make himself look good in the eyes of the black community or whatever. She's the one saving him." I've been hearing this black woman versus black men convo every time, and that's why I've been avoiding it. I'm tired of that conversation. It's getting dry. I'm tired of hearing this. I've actually unsubscribed from people. I've actually unfollowed people who talks like that, who speaks like that. I'm not going to support it. If your whole channel is about talking bad about a black man, I don't want to hear it. If your whole channel is talking about a black woman, I don't want to hear it. Those type of channels, to be honest with you, they're not even really promoted that much on YouTube. They're kind of like blacklisted. But anyway, let me go on. So it said here the counter erupted after, I don't know her name. Her name is Grace. Discovered evidence that Majors had been cheating on her. A flirty text on his cell phone from a woman named Cleopatra. She told jurors. And then this is just police body cam footage shows Major as he leads officers to Grace laying on the floor of a walkway closet at his home. Body cam footage from Jonathan Major's trial shows police interviewing his accuser, Grace, inside the actress Chelsea's apartment. Major speaks to police as EMT works tend to Grace. And there's the proof of she's been physically attacked. So I don't know why people are making it seem like he didn't do it. And this is where people are talking like they think that he went and got Megan Good, which is kind of weird. They just started to date out of the blue. I thought this was very weird. They just started to date out of the blue. And the weird part with me was, with all this going on with your girlfriend, I don't understand why he went and got Megan Good and started dating her. I mean, teach them, whatever, they're grown adults. But it's just weird. Like, y'all couldn't wait till after all this was over with. And she's like right there. So a lot of people will question this up. Like, to me, I was questioning this up like, not as, he's just going to get a black woman, but I think he got her to make himself look good in the eyes of the court system. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below, because it was a lot of speculations around this. It was just weird. And then it says the dancer says she tried to follow Majors out of the SUV after he pulled her over, demanding answers. But instead, the actor tried to push her back into the car and then ran away from her, she testified. Another trial evidence released Wednesday shows a gash behind Gracie right ear that she says she suffered from Majors' alleged assault, as well as photos of bruising and swelling on her fractured right middle finger taken the morning after the incident. So that's after the incident. And I'm going to play this for you guys.
Where your friends know what job I'm on and go, I think Grace is going to be out of commission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't.
No, do you understand that? Because that team, that unit, right? Grace has to be in a certain mindset to support Coretta Scott King. You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife.
I know I'm not. I shouldn't have gone out. I'm
No,
sorry.
let me just lay it out for you, right? If I'm just gonna say this. My temper, my shit, my trauma, blah, all that said, right? And I'm not saying I'm a great man, a great man. I am doing great things, not just for me, but for my culture and for the world. That is actually the position I'm in. That's real. I'm not being a dick about it. I didn't ask for it. I've worked, and that's the situation. The woman that supports me, that I support, that needs to be a great woman and make sacrifices the way that man is making for her and for them ultimately. Last night, 2 nights ago, you did not do that. You did not do that.
I'm sorry.
Which took away from the plan. And the plan is everything. If it was just you in the house drunk, maybe I could have swallowed it. Or I would have felt bold enough like, oh, babe, let's just go to bed. Which I said, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm not hungry, blah, 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 blah. Because Grace isn't here. Why? She was drunk. Why else? She was clogged by whatever was going on. You know what I mean? Fine. I can take that. Fine.
All right, so this was what was released in the court. So I'm gonna read this part down here. It says, Coretta Scott King, do you know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife, Major says in the recording, which was made by Grace and played for the jury. I'm just gonna say this, my temper, and so the court before that he read. The court also released a full recording of Major lecturing Grace in December 2022 that she needed to act more like the wives of other notable men like Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King after he claimed that she had returned drunk to their London home. So this is so a lot of people were like, what? Yeah, a lot of the people on Instagram and Twitter were like, they were shocked, like, okay, so you want her to act like a certain woman? She's a different woman. She's not gonna act like that. These are all 3 different women. If you wanted somebody like Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King, then maybe you could have found anybody who was similar to that. I believe she is. What is Grace again? Let me go back up. Okay, she is a British dancer and a movement coach who met Majors on the set of Marvel's Ant-Man's and the Wasp. That's where she met him. So she's a dancer. I'm not saying that all dancers are bad. I'm not saying that they're nice, decent women. But this is where a lot of people had like, well, he was just saying he just wanted her to be a nice, decent woman. And then some people are like, well, she can't be like Michelle Obama. It goes both ways. But it's just weird that you're trying to compare her to those particular women. They're all 3 different women. They're not the same. Maybe Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott is the same, but she's a different woman. We're all different people. And I've said this several times. A lot of people, when they date, I'm gonna say this again. And before I even try to wrap this up, I want to let you guys know. So earlier, there was a young lady said that she had her stuff, and this is where the argument. I don't know if he had his stuff and she was running after. I don't know, but it basically was about. It says down here, the encounter erupted after Grace discovered evidence that Majors had been cheating on her. A flirty text on his cell phone from a woman named Cleopatra. She told jurors. So yeah. So this is how it all started. you know Kind of remind me of Chris Brown and Rihanna. If y'all don't know that incident, Rihanna was she found out that Chris Brown was texting another woman, and we all know what he did to Rihanna. I mean, granted, Grace didn't get beat up as badly like Rihanna did. I'm gonna say this, and I don't know if it's gonna offend anybody. I was waiting for this story to unfold because I'm gonna be honest. I really, a lot of people say they don't care. You do care because you're tuning in, so you do care. But I see why a lot of people are not, some people are not, sympathetic for him because they said, well, you date your preference. And this is why I said, you know, I've said this several times on the channel. We shouldn't date skin tone. We should be dating people according to who we love. But they say that this is his preference. We don't know. Maybe he just fallen in love with her because she's, because he just loves her. I don't know if he loves her. Just not showing love. Beating up your, beating up on your, and he's guilty, so it's not allegedly anymore. Beating up your girlfriend. We don't know if she's been toxic too as well because she ran after him. Like I said, I don't care if he had my stuff. I'm not going to run after him. I don't care if he's texting somebody else. I'm not going to run after somebody who just hit me. I'm going to call the police and leave. So that was a little toxic side I've seen of her too, because I thought that was odd, but he was guilty. There's nothing else of that. All this, I know a lot of black people are upset and they want to, protect him. But, we as black people, we got to know how to control our anger. We can't let anybody intimidate us. If somebody is fighting us and beating on us, and especially if they're a different race, we need to have the police come immediately and just, take care of it. It's also I want to bring out, there has been a lot of divorce and breakup this year. Have y'all not noticed that? I wanted to mention that. Like, there has been, I'm gonna see if I can show some pictures of all the people who I know. Let me know if I miss anybody. I probably did. But there has been a lot of breaking up and divorce this year. It's very interesting. And I remember when I was younger, I've had older people tell me, say people break up before the holidays or they break up right before Christmas. They didn't lie. There was a lot of breakups before the holidays, before Christmas. It's just ridiculous. It's just a whole lot of crazy stuff when it comes to relationship. And it's weird because I'm seeing, Cardi B and Offset, like I'm seeing all of their drama unfold. I don't know if they're gonna get back together or not. People say it's publicity stunt. Let me know your thoughts on that. Like, it's just very odd. It's a lot of breakups. Yeah, and a lot of domestic violence, toxic things going on. We learned about Keke Palmer, her situation, that people are saying that she was toxic allegedly, and her boyfriend was toxic, and I don't know. It's just, it's just been 2023 is the year of breakups. Okay, that's what it is. But yeah, but let me know what y'all think down below of this video. What do you think? Are you taking up for Jonathan Majors, or you are taking up for Gracie? Me, I'm not taking up for anybody but my family. But anyway, as for now, I should see y'all later. Peace.
Over city trends, it don't matter where you got it from. I just wanna see you shake a little something. Bending over, back it up 2 times. Arch your back, don't forget to slide. Grab your neighbor by the hand, show them how you do your dance. It's called the sundress shuffle. Bend them knees and work those muscles. If you got it, then poke it out. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Just got paid, them edges laid. Your baby daddy ain't acting right. Throw on the dress, we going outside.